I'm not feeling
That's what
so.
I'm here for.
I don't feel like I'm gonna win a lot this time.
Bets are all in. Let's get started.
Can you win unlimited or something?
We're looking at a 13.
Take one.
17.
Nah.
That's a 4.
Give me a card.
Number's 14.
Card.
That's a bust. Almost blackjack with a 20. 19.
You serious?
If I find you're cheating, you'll regret this. One more time.
All right, bet's in. All right, bets is closed. Let's go. $13.
Go on.
That's 21. That's 12 there.
Card, please.
That's too many.
This is
What the?
annoying.
20.
I'll skip this one.
14. High number 17.
I'm feeling a trend coming on.
Yeah!
Time to put your bets in.
All right.
Bets are closed. Time to play. $18. We're looking at a 13.
Yep, card.
All right. Bust.
Ah, damn.
4.
Hit.
11.
Hit me.
15.
Hit.
21. Almost blackjack with a 20.
Ah, you're real lucky. There it is.
All right. Bet's in. It's your move.
Oh,
Children of the single man, let me introduce to you their
Please,
hope.
please.
Brave we are. We live by
Brave
the art.
move.
No more bets. Good luck to you. 12.
Take one.
I'm not
Very
cute.
high, 19. Number's 14.
Hit me.
That's a bust.
I need your commentary, huh?
19. 13. 20.
Damn it, so close.
So, get your bets in.
Yeah.
Huh.
Bets are all in. Let's get started.
Um,
15 right there. It's 11.
Gonna double.
16. That's a 16. 14.
I'll split.
17.
Stand.
Number's 14. That's a 4. That's 12 there. Very high, 19.
Shit. Ah, no, shit.
Time to put your bets in.
Dad, the police are here. Would you, Daddy?
Come on, your move.
Oh,
Bets are closed. Time to play.
it's
12. That's 12 there. 12.
Give me your card.
19.
No, stand, I reckon.
Almost blackjack with a 20.
I'm fine.
11. Very high. 19.
Things beginning to look good.
That's a win for you, all right.
Anything helps.
that would be that one.
All right. Bets in. No more bets. Good luck to you.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna have to hit. And double down, maybe.
Seven.
Hit me.
Odd number 17.
I'll stay.
20. 5.
Card, please.
That's 12 there.
Yep, card.
Bust.
That's me.
This guy's now in
Done.
prison
Thanks
because
for playing.
he murdered someone's famous. The guy's name is
Here we go.
Christopher is 21 when the
Welcome to
season
the
starts,
States.
living in Wisconsin, and bro is just mentally unwell. In fact, he's hearing a lot of voices in his head, and they're telling him to do really bad things, and he's trying his best not to listen. But one day in 1990, I guess that fails.
Ain't nothing wrong with rock, bro. If I listen to jazz, ain't nothing wrong with jazz. It's music, bro. It's music, bro. Music is music. It's frequency, bro.
If you scored on this video just now, there's a pretty good chance that God is trying to speak to you.
Time to
I
put
prayed
your
over
bets
this
in.
video so it would see the right people. He wants me to let you know that you're enough.
All right. Bets is closed. Let's go.
I don't like people who take drugs, like airport security.
So, how much do you make in a year in Dubai?
16.
It's in millions.
Damn, like,
All
how
right.
much exactly?
Bust.
0.1 million. I never really know who people are. A barber in my
Almost
neighborhood just got
blackjack with a
arrested for
20.
selling drugs. I'd been going
19.
for years. I had no idea he was a barber.
If you were president, how would you stop the ongoing wars?
If I was the president, I would say, whoever drops the next bomb is king.
20.
Stand.
We're no longer together.
17. Not bad.
Well, next time, I guess.
Ain't worried about what you got to say.
So, get your bets in. Excuse me.
Perfect day
playing?
wins. I was pretty spot on.
Yes.
Oh wow. You're
Bets
getting
are
it.
all in. Let's get
Oh,
started.
yeah. Oh, fuck.
That's a 16. All right, that's 18. 16.
Okay, I read that, please. Megamind. Most perfect face wins. I was pretty spot on. Oh
If
wow.
I can hurry you
Yeah,
along
yeah.
here,
Oh,
almost
yeah.
blackjack with a 20.
No thanks.
That's 8.
Oh, fuck.
18.
Well, okay. Better luck next time.
Do us both a favor and shut up.
Gonna need a stiff one after this.
All right, bets in. No more bets. Good luck to you.
Wait.
Crap.
Leak? Megamind. Most perfect face wins.
12.
Go on.
That's too
For
many.
heaven's sake. Can't win them all. Hush. Let the master think.
We're looking at a 13.
Double down.
15.
I do not have
Don't
that.
see this ending well for you.
That's 12 there.
Hit
Oh,
me.
High number 17. 20.
Oh, hell.
True enough. If I spent this much time doing hard work,
Time to put your bets in.
Sorry. You're oppressed, even though you no longer.
Can you address the fact that black men are oppressed?
you better
I
not know
suddenly
something I
hear a
don't.
loud crash. I look
All
up
right.
and see a pigeon
Bets
hit
is
the window.
closed.
I get
Let's
up
go.
and walk to the window to check what happened. But when I get closer, the pigeon disappears. Even the crack left by the impact vanishes. Just as I'm confused, the TV
Almost
suddenly starts its
blackjack
hourly
with a 20.
broadcast. I'm back to a minute ago.
All right, that's
I think
18.
I must be imagining things.
Nope.
Right, when I open the window,
12.
the pigeon flies into
Yep.
my room. That's when I realize
That's
I
a
had just
16.
unknowingly seen the future. The pigeon that should have crashed into the window was
14.
saved by me.
Hit.
I'm stunned. I head to the
That's a
subway to
bust.
catch my train. As soon as I take off my jacket, that future-seeing feeling hits again. This time, I see a man. He chokes
18.
the woman in front of him
Here.
to death. Then, he kills 2 more girls. I look down and realize I'm still wearing my jacket. The 3 girls in front of me are unharmed. I realize I'm back to a few minutes ago. As the train behind me starts moving, the last girl steps on. I immediately feel that this train
Just
is
get out of my
dangerous.
way.
As I'm about to get off, I see the man walking toward us.
Get up. Get off. Get off. Get up. Me? No. Get off. You're gonna die of these papers.
Easy there, friend.
Careful.
Get up. Hey, give me that back.
We rush to get off before the doors close. When the man reaches the carriage and sees I've saved the girls, he turns around without hesitation, as if not giving up on his plan. Not long after, he's wearing all black, like a spider. He crawls down from the ceiling. Sight sends a chill down our spines. We immediately start running and jump on the first train that's leaving. But it doesn't go far before the conductor's scream echoes through the train. The black spider has killed her. I know. This nightmare isn't over. I lead the girls to the street. Once we're in a crowded area, we'll be safe. But the black spider is just with us.
Hi there.
Howdy, handsome.
Hello, mister. Mister?
Sit down.
I suddenly hear a loud crash. I look up and see a pigeon hit the
Hey,
window.
friend.
I get up and walk to the window to check what happened. But when I get close,
Hey, mister.
Hey, mister.
Hello.
All right, stranger.
I should have done that crazy bastard months ago. Thank you. Reckon he'd have killed me for sure.
I think you should get out of here, ma'am.
Your planet is now run for death. Your world will be consumed by the devourer.
Devourer.
To stop him, for he is the universal force, as essential as the stars. Hold your loved ones close. Speak the words you've been afraid to speak. Use this time to rejoice and celebrate. For your time is short. I herald his beginning. I herald your end. I herald Galactus. Are you the protector of this world? You will be hearing from Galactus. He's well. Your planet is
Out of the way! Hey there! Out of the damn way!
This must be your first time here, yes? Everything is here in the cabinet. Just make a selection, and I can bring it out for you to inspect. Ah, you have kept that perfectly maintained. I love to see that. We could change any components of this firearm you don't like. The trigger, the hammer, the barrel. That's going. You know, this weapon would look even more impressive with some engraving. What do you think? Once they closed the saloon here, I knew Ansburg's future was bleak. You've kept that weapon looking as nice as the day you bought it. Well done. Ah, you have kept that perfectly maintained. I love to see that. You've kept that weapon looking as nice as the day you bought it. Well done. Ah, you have kept that perfectly maintained. I love to see that. You've kept that weapon looking as nice as the day you bought it. Well done.
Now let's have a look.
Och, nou kijk, wat heeft u het lekker keurig voor elkaar allemaal.
Ja, dat vinden wij ook.
Maar, dan moet je heel wat van het pijpje hebben natuurlijk. Nee, maar laten we eens even kijken. Dat is hem, hè? Dat is het pijpen.
Ja, en als hij dan de kachel aan is en we zitten niet buiten, dan stikken we de moord en ook binnen. We hebben het al een keer of 6 binnen gehad, nou, dan kan ik het niet uithouden.
Is zo erg?
Ja, zo werkt.
You will not find one piece out of place, I assure you.
Dus het is zo het is toch crazy als dat in je huis komt.
I cannot have
Die lucht.
masks in this shop. Please remove it.
Of misschien denk ik gewoon gehandicapt na. Voor alle mensen die nieuw zijn in de live, vergeet me niet te volgen natuurlijk. Het is een onderwerp weg.
Take the mask off now, or we are going to... I won't let you take all I have.
Teorii budowy rysunkowego papieru za 6,95. Nektaryt gipsy 89. Obcojęzyczny nektaryki deskorki. Teorii budowy rysunkowego papieru za 6,95. I nektaryt gipsy 89. Obcojęzyczny nektaryki deskorki. Teorii budowy rysunkowego papieru za 6,95. I nektaryt gipsy 89. Obcojęzyczny teorii
Hey, Emma here. My newest.
Oh my God.
You never showed up. And now, after looking at the newspapers, I understand why. I don't imagine you'll receive this letter, but I nonetheless must send it.
Don't you have
Arthur.
something better to do?
Oh, Arthur.
You.
It's starting to
I'm
tweet.
looking for Slim Grant, State
Let's
Marshal.
make a country that
Heard you
dislikes
boys know where to
everybody
find
else. What?
Oh,
Every
Mr.
nation?
Marshall
Yeah,
was
like they
here
just get
last week.
irritated
I
by
think he
everyone,
headed up to
including all the
Beaver
different
Hollow
regions of
looking
their
for
own
some
country.
outlaws.
Okay, so annoyed
right.
by everyone. Correct.
Sure.
Now let them master
Catching them
English, but
fellas
then
in
refuse to
Tennessee.
speak it.
How long's he been gone?
Give them the weirdest food in Europe, but also some of the
couple of
best.
days.
Why not? Mix it up, I
You
guess.
ain't gonna
Give
go
them a
look
rich
for 'em?
culture of art
Your
and music,
boss's
and make
boss,
them
who you
annoyingly
all
good at
hated,
sports. Well,
went
that sounds
missing,
better.
possibly
Oh,
dead,
and let's
at
balance
the
out the
hands
beautiful
of a
language
bunch of
with a
violent
weird way of
men.
counting.
Would
Okay,
you
so
go
how would
looking
they
for
say
'em?
97?
Well,
420,
yeah,
10, 7.
probably.
What the hell?
Fool.
Well,
Let's
when
make
he's
a country.
dead,
That's
maybe I'll become marshal. I'll be a hero riding a horse from town to town, mister. Think of that.
Good luck with those dreams.
Excuse me. I could have sworn I saw you in my dreams last night. What's her name? What's her name? Jade. I'm Asher. Jade, nice to meet you. Thank you. You know, what's your name? Yeah, Jade? I like that name. All right, listen, why don't we go out for a special martini some night and have the best day of our lives?
alley.
That's right up your alley?
Yeah.
Well, listen, getting your phone number would be right up my alley. Do not protect the snack. Do not protect the snack. Oh, wait, take your turn.
Okay.
Hey there.
Alright. Here you go.
All right, thank you, Jade. I'm going to hit you up, and I'm going to marry you someday, okay? You are going on the thumbnail.
You little stupid ass bitch. I'm with you. You little dumb ass bitch.
Excuse me. I could have sworn I saw you in my dreams last night. What's her name?
Which of these three ladies? Well, take it to the cave. Fever. Good.
Mister. Well, I guess that's it.
Hey, Apple.
blijven oordeel. Okay, in this game you're supposed to.
Day 2. I bought a house without telling my parents, then found out they planned for my sister's whole family to move in with me for free. Well, Anna and I were talking, and we have some great ideas for you. She kept going. You're going to need something big enough for everyone. You know, at least 4 bedrooms for the kids, of course. What? What kids? I don't have kids. She kept going like this was the most normal thing in the world. You'll need space for Anna's family when they visit, and for us too. Oh, and it'd be great if it was close to Anna's place. I don't know why I was surprised. Somehow, she'd already turned my potential house into a solution for their problems. I mumbled something non-committal and got off the phone as fast as I could, hoping it was a one-time thing. But oh dear, it wasn't. From that day on, my mom and Anna started flooding me with house listings. I'm not exaggerating when I say it was like a part-time job for them. Every day, I'd get at least a dozen links to these ridiculous houses. Huge places with 4 or 5 bedrooms, pools, 3 car garages, woods. It was like they thought I was shopping for a reality show mansion. One day, Mom texted, "Did you see the one on Maple Street? It's a huge one, just perfect." Another time, Anna sent me a link to a 6-bedroom house with a note that said, "This would be so suitable for us. We could finally have space to spread out." Us? I stared at the message for a good minute, wondering how my buying a house had somehow become a group effort. The worst part was they weren't even trying to pretend it was about me. Every single house they suggested was geared toward Anna's family. This one has a finished basement. Josh could turn it into his man cave. The kids would love the pool in this one. Look, Jade, there's even a guest room for Mom and Dad when they visit. It was exhausting. At first, I tried to gently steer them away, reminding them that I was looking for something small, just for myself. But that only made things worse. That's when I decided to stop replying. I muted the group chat and ignored their texts. I figured they'd eventually get the hint and move on. Meanwhile, I kept looking for houses on my own. I'd spend my evenings scrolling through Zillow and my weekends checking out open houses. I didn't tell anyone where I was going, and I made sure to avoid anything remotely close to Anna's neighborhood. The last thing I wanted was to run into someone who might blab to my mom. After weeks of searching, I finally found the one. A small 2-bedroom cottage just outside the city. It had everything I wanted. A cozy little porch, a sunny kitchen, and a backyard big enough for a garden. It wasn't fancy, but it felt like home the second I walked through the door. I knew it was mine. I put in an offer, and a few nerve-wracking days later, it was accepted. I can't even describe how good it felt. For once in my life, I was doing something entirely for myself, without anyone else's input. Of course, I didn't tell my family. I figured I'd let them keep sending their helpful suggestions while I quietly moved forward. But then my mom called me out of nowhere and said, "We're having dinner next weekend. You're coming, right?" I almost said no, but then I thought, you know what? Let's just get this over with. So I'm going to this dinner, and I already know what it's going to be like. They'll probably have a whole PowerPoint presentation ready. Here's the fun part. I'm planning to drop the bomb that I already bought a house. I'm not going to sugarcoat it either. I can already hear the dramatic gasps and complaints. Thanks for sticking around. I'll update you after the dinner. Hi again, Reddit. First off, I want to say thank you for all the comments and advice on my last post. I've read most of them, and it's been a mix of eye-opening and hilarious. A lot of you said you couldn't believe how entitled my family sounds, and trust me, I feel the same way. Others mentioned how they dealt with similar situations, and honestly, it's comforting to know I'm not the only one going through this kind of thing. Anyway, I promised I'd update you after the dinner, so here we go. Buckle up because it was a lot. So I show up at my parents' house last Saturday at exactly 6 p.m., trying to mentally prepare for whatever nonsense they were going to throw at me. The second I walked in, it was already chaos. Anna's kids were running around screaming. Josh was parked on the couch watching TV, and my mom was bustling around the kitchen. She glanced over and said, "Oh good, you're on time for once. Off to a great start, right?" We sat down for dinner, and at first, it was the usual small talk. Dad complained about gas prices, Josh ranted about something at work, and Anna was whining about how hard it is to manage 3 kids. Zach keeps waking up in the middle of the night, she said, shoveling mashed potatoes onto her plate. We're just so friendly. I thought they would I knew where this was going, but I played along, nodding sympathetically while I focused on my lasagna. Then my mom cleared her throat in that way she does when she's about to make an announcement. "Kate," she said with this over-the-top smile, "we've been talking, and we think we found the perfect house for you." I nearly choked on my water. Of course, they'd come armed with a plan. "Oh?" I said, keeping my voice as neutral as possible. "Yes," Anna chimed in. "It's a beautiful place, and it's only a few blocks from us. It has 5 bedrooms, a huge yard for the kids, and even a guest suite." Mom jumped in before I could respond. "It's perfect for everyone. There's enough space for the kids to finally have their own rooms, and Josh could even set up an office. Plus, it's in such a great neighborhood, close to good schools." I just stared at them, completely dumbfounded. They weren't even trying to pretend this was about me anymore. "So," Anna said, smiling like this was a done deal, "we can go see it tomorrow if you want." That's when I decided I had enough. "Actually," I said, putting down my fork, "I already bought a house." The room went dead silent. Even the kids stopped making noise. "What?" Mom said, the voice shook. "I bought a house," I repeated. "It's a small 2-bedroom cottage just outside the city. It's perfect for me." For a second, I thought maybe they'd be happy for me. Then Mom's face turned red, and Anna's jaw pressed. Hit the floor. "A cottage?" Anna finally said, her tone dripping with disbelief. "How are we supposed to fit in a cottage?" Day 2. I bought a house without telling my parents. I already bought a house. What? Mom said, her voice sharp. I bought a house, I repeat. It's a small bedroom cottage just out.
Bro is fast.
It's perfect for me. For a second, I thought maybe they'd be happy for me. Then Mom's face turned red and his jaw practically hit the floor. A cottage, and I finally said, her tone dripping with disbelief. How are we supposed to fit in a cottage? You're not, I said, because it's my house. I bought it for me. Mom jumped in before I could respond. Dave, how could you make such a big decision without consulting us? We've been working so hard to find the perfect place for you. No, I said, trying to keep my cool. You've been working hard to find the perfect place for Anna and her family. I didn't need your help. I knew what I wanted. And his voice got all high-pitched like she was about to cry. But we need this kid. Do you know how hard it is for us in that tiny apartment? Emily and Mason have to share a room, and Zach's crib is in our bedroom. It's not fair to the kids. I took a deep breath, trying not to snap. That's not my problem, Anna. I've worked hard to get to this point. I'm not giving up my dream house to fix your situation. That's when Dad decided to jump in. He slammed his hand on the table and said, "You're being selfish, Kate. Family is supposed to help each other. What's wrong with you?" I stood up, my heart pounding. I'm not selfish. I'm finally standing up for myself. And if that makes me the bad guy in your eyes, so be it. The room exploded into chaos. Anna was crying. Mom was yelling about how she raised me better. And Dad was ranting about how disappointed he was. Josh just sat there shoving food into his mouth like none of this was happening. I grabbed my purse and headed for the door. Mom followed me, shouting, "You can't just walk away from your family like this." I turned back and said, "Watch me." Then I got in my car and drove home, shaking with a mix of anger and relief. I feel like I finally took a stand, but now I'm bracing for whatever fallout comes next. So yeah, that's where things stand. I'll let you know what happens next. Thanks again. You have no idea how much it's helped. The first text came from an event. It was just a photo of her kids sitting on their couch surrounded by toys with the caption, "Look how crappy we are. Do you think this is fair to Emily and Mason?" I didn't reply. What was I supposed to say? That it was somehow my fault her apartment was messy. That buying a house for myself and managing the kids to share a room. I put my phone on silent and went to bed, hoping she'd let it go. She didn't. The next day, I woke up to 5 missed calls from my mom with a string of texts from Anna. One said, "You always think about yourself." I thought family mattered to me. Another said, "Mom is so upset she couldn't even sleep last night." And then the piece to resistance, "You've changed, Kate. This isn't the sister I grew up with, right? Because the sister she grew up with was too busy being ignored to develop a backbone." I decided to ignore all of it and focus on work. But the text didn't stop. Every few hours, my mom would chime in with her own gems. "You're being so selfish, Kate. We're all disappointed in you. I hope you realize what you're doing to Anna's kids. You need to reconsider. It's not too late to sell the house unless someone
Finally go back to writing westerns instead of being in one.
It was the same culture and nonsense, but hearing their voices made it. Mom sounded genuinely angry. It sounded like she was on the verge of tears. And at one final update, I bought a house without telling my parents, then found out they planned for my sister's whole family to move in with me for free. I read it. I'm back, and wow, do I have an update for you? Hopefully the last one. I wish I could say things have calmed down, but instead, everything has gone from mildly irritating to full-on crazy. Update 3. I bought a house without telling my parents, then found out they planned for my sister's whole family to move in with me for free. "You're not," I said. "It's my house. I want it." Mom jumped in for it. "Kate, how did such a big decision without consulting us? We've been working so hard to find the perfect place for you." "No," I said, trying to keep my cool. "You've been working hard to find update 4. I bought a house without telling my parents, then found out they planned for my sister's whole family to move in with me for free." She stared at me like I had just kicked her puppy. "So that's it? You're just going to let us suffer?" "I'm not letting you suffer," I said. "I've worked hard to get where I am, and I'm not going to let you guilt me into giving it all up." She muttered something under her breath, then turned and stormed off, her kids trailing behind her. I shut the door and leaned against it, feeling a mix of guilt and relief. The next morning, my mom called to tell me I was heartless for turning Anna away. She accused me of being cold and ungrateful and said I was going to regret it someday. I hung up without saying a word. And even as I'm writing this post, their texts are popping up nonstop on my phone. Mom sending walls of guilt-ridden paragraphs, and Anna's firing off photos of the kids. I even got a voicemail from Dad just now that started with, "I hope you're happy." I didn't even bother listening to the rest. I can't take it anymore. The first thing I'm going to do tomorrow morning is change my number and only give it to trusted friends in my work. It's clear they're not going to stop until I completely cut them off. I'll deal with the social media stuff, tightening up my privacy settings and blocking anyone who might try to stir the pot. But that's for later. One thing at a time. I'll update you once I've taken care of everything. Thanks again for all your comments and support. It's really helping me get through this mess. Hey Reddit, I'm back with another update. So I've been reading through your comments, and wow, y'all really didn't hold back. A lot of you were mad at me for not blocking my family sooner, and honestly, you were right. After I changed my number, I went ahead and blocked them on everything. Facebook, Instagram, even the random relatives who might have tried to meet me. It felt so good to finally cut them off. But of course, it didn't take long for things to get messy again. I should have known the peace would last. It all started last weekend when my mom showed up at my house unannounced. I was in the backyard, trying to figure out how to plant lavender. Google makes it look so easy, but I've already killed 3 plants when I heard someone else. At first, I thought it was my neighbor or maybe a
Pork, 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 pork. Vent. Me? Ah, Venom. Hey, yeah.
Please. I can't feel the leg anymore. You have to get the strap off of me. Please.
Ik kan niet vanaf.
You alright? Oh, looks like you could use a hand.
Oh, please. Please help me. I'm losing blood. Oh, God. Can't take this. What are you waiting for? I'm bleeding out here. Keep pulling. I could even get it looser. Oh, God. Oh, you did it. Oh. I gotta get some scrap or something. Oh, mister, I thought I was gonna be, I thought I was gonna be a goner. Oh, you can take whatever you want from my pack for saving me. Oh.
Giddy up. Oh. Yeah.
such things.
I'm gonna kill him. Oh, hey. Donkey. Oh, you truly as well.
Spider doing it, even though I have severe arachnophobia, that pretty much all you do is just add this line. Spider doing it, even though I have severe arachnophobia, that pretty much all you do is just add.
Spider-Man 2 copied my Roblox game. Wait, hear me out. I added web wings to my Roblox game Swing City in 2022, and they stole it. What should I do? Spider-Man...
Just be on your way.
Hey, move!
I'll be on. What the heck are you doing?
Get off the horse. Nobody needs to get hurt.
Not a chance in hell. This horse is mine.
I'm gonna clean it for free. All this thing's so dirty. This is my friend's truck.
If you had one wish, what would you wish for?
For an iPhone. To be rich. Unbelievable. It's really
explain to me how when you're watching TV and you see a spider on the screen, you go to brush it off, but then all of a sudden you realize, oh wait, you can't. Because that spider isn't on the screen. It's in the screen. This spider crawled into the TV, walked down the screen, and then died. What do you do about that?
You're saying that if you see a spider, don't put it through torture continuously smashing it with a blunt object. Still moving, still moving. Instead, get a cup and carefully place it over a spider. They're really dumb, so doing this will be super easy. Then scoop up your new best friend with a piece of paper and feed it back into the wild with the rest of God's glorious creatures. Yeah, actually, there's a high chance that they won't make it being thrown into a completely different environment, but they should have thought of that before they decided to live in my house. Even though a spider has 8 eyes, they have terrible eyesight, so that spider that landed on your face did not do it intentionally. Some spiders that live in caves are completely blind.
Maman, love you.
They don't even have 1 eyes. But even if they did have eyes, their whole world would still be pitch black. What a sad life to be a part of. Also, we're forgetting the most amazing thing about spiders, which is that they're incredibly talented in web design. Proportionately, the silk that makes up a spider web is stronger than the fibers that make up a bulletproof vest. So next time you go to a gunfight, put on a spider web instead. The amazing thing about spider webs is that not only can they save Wilbur from being slaughtered, but it's just stupid incredible that something so small can...
You have a spider on your back.
That's a garden spider. Also called the golden spider, riding spider, corn spider. It's a little spider. It's a garden.
Think of what?
Yes.
Like rats?
No.
All right, boy.
I'll bring more lemonade.
Whoa!
We're scared of spiders. No, we're not. We're absolutely not. You're not doing this to me. I'm never gonna get over it. Loose. It's not a loose spider. It's no. We've been through this before. I don't care. I don't care to get over my fear. I don't care to get over my fear. Absolutely not. What if I just hold it? No. What if I just Stop. It's not real. You're scared of spiders. No, we're not. We're absolutely not. You're not doing this to me. I'm never going to get over it. It's not loose. It's not a loose spider. It's no. We've been through this before. I don't care. I don't care to get over my fear. I don't care to get over my fear. Absolutely not. What if I just hold it? No. What if I just Stop. It's not real. You're scared of spiders. No,
You making a big mistake.
You're not doing this to me. I'm never gonna get over it. Loose. It's not a loose spider. It's no. I don't care. I don't care to get over my fear. If I don't care. Get over my fear. So, hold it. No. We're scared of spiders. No, we're not. We're absolutely not. You're not doing this to me. I'm never gonna get over it. Loose. It's not a loose spider. It's not. I don't care. I don't care to get over my fear. If I don't care to get over my fear. Absolutely not. It's not real. You're scared of spiders. No, or you're not doing this to me. I'm not gonna get over it. Loose. It's not a loose spider. It's not.
So, I was in my room playing with this rock. Oh yeah, when I noticed the smallest little spider web. Oh my gosh. I've always been a curious little boy, so I followed the spider web all the way up to its source. Okay, where the hell is this gonna lead me? Oh, there it is. A baby little spider. It's so cute. But while I was examining the little spider, I realized this isn't an ordinary spider. This is actually a baby black widow. And there's only one place this baby black widow could have came from. My black widow container. Oh my gosh. Let's see. Please. Oh! Holy crap. That's a lot of spiders. So if you're new to the channel or you're just unaware,
The spider wrapped the water pipe with its web because it wanted to sleep. The dripping sound that humans hear sounds like this in the spider's ears. However, the web did not last long. It was soon broken by the water pressure.
That's amazing.
If you say so.
The noise gave the spider a headache, so it simply stuffed itself into the water pipe. It was quiet around it, but the next second...
She's a witch! She's a witch!
Who?
Presta!
The spider struggled for a long time to crawl out of the sink. It found a sponge nearby and quickly came up with a good idea. It used all its strength to push the sponge into the sink, then quietly stood by and waited. Do you think it wanted to use the sponge to absorb sound? Actually, no, because the loud noise was no different. When the spider saw the sponge soaked with water, it used its web to tie the sponge and pull it into the air.
Hey, partner, come back here.
After doing all this, the spider immediately went down to check. After confirming there was no sound, it could finally go back to sleep peacefully. However, accidents always come so suddenly. Wall clock suddenly started ticking, creating even more torturous noise. The spider desperately stared at the clock, trying to destroy it with its gaze. But of course, that was not possible. The spider almost said goodbye to the beautiful world. The spider wrapped the water pipe with its web because it wanted to sleep. The dripping sound that humans hear sounds like this in the spider's ears. However, the web did not last long.